We got Funding Jim. Funding Jim. We got a nice tweet from Funding Jim. Funding Jim will be on the show January 9th, I believe, at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Put it on your calendars. Set your reminder. He says, Sailor speaks the truth. I found this link from Simon Dixon tweet. Sailor speaks on how people chasing yield on their Bitcoin lead to abuse of their funds and Bitcoin by centralized exchanges such as BlockFi, Celsius, 3 Hours Capital, FTX, Gemini, Sam Bankman-Fried, Alameda Research, and others. I like that Sailor supports the concept, like it obviously, the concept that originated Bitcoin's value climb. What he misses out on is that it can't be sold. It can't be sold by the miners, bought by the users, or traded by chartists without centralized exchanges, taking users' keys and becoming honeypots like Bitstamp. Very true. Bitcoin relies on middleman, right? So all these centralized exchanges, these opaque leverage tumblers provide the price feeds you see on CoinMarketCap. These honeypots are the new risk-on banks. Very true. Pursuit of yield is instinctual. We grow crops, build businesses, and bear children because of it. Bitcoin is a terrific invention. This primal desire to generate yield for anyone other than a miner is not possible. All Bitcoin is given to a counterparty platform for return on investment. This is the reason for Sam Bankman-Fried, Celsius, BlockFi, Voyager, etc. have been able to rake the uninformed and rinse those that should have known better. Crypto was invented to get rid of banks and counterparty risks, yet here we are. Yeah, these are all great points. I don't even have to add to it. Digital assets have evolved with the advent of DeFi and DEX code that is immutable without human intervention and operation. Hexagons support the principle of not your keys, not your crypto, and advocate tirelessly for all communities. Consider this when speculating. We dilute our own opportunities by encouraging adoption of no middleman finance. There are no paid sponsors. There are no exchanges offering sign-up bonuses and risk in Hex. We create educational social media content at our own cost of time and resources, like what we're doing right now. As we enter the new year, I encourage all tribes and communities to consider a financial future and society you desire. Are you a community builder? Do you encourage enlightenment and providing ample educational resources to the naive? Bridges are useful. Create some. Hexagons are not foes to Cardano, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, or other innovative technologies that support an individual sovereign control over digital assets. We believe that admin key-free and immutable code that awards yield on-chain to stakers is a breakthrough. Yes. Consider your why when it comes to crypto. Maybe it is more important than the how. Until then, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Yeah. And he tags a lot of people he knows. George Gammon, Jason Hartman, I don't know what that is, but Ken McElroy, real estate guy, Robert Kiyosaki. I think they're friends. But yeah, great information. Then he has a little meme video. But this is a great tweet. And I like that he's reaching out to other communities. He's tagging them. He's using the hashtags and things like that. But it is important. Hex supports all the principles of cryptocurrency. It is the founding principles of cryptocurrency, self-sovereignty, self-custody, removing middlemen, trustlessness, trustless yield, DeFi. It's all in the code of Hex. And I think nobody really brings out no other community, no other product in cryptocurrency brings out the principles of crypto more than Hex. And that includes Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin, like Funding Jim highlights here, has really strayed from its principles of self-sovereignty and, getting rid of middlemen by the fact that they rely completely on centralized exchanges and bridges. And we got a super chat from Jerry Oaksmith for $25. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Jerry. Thank you so much for the generous contribution. And thank you so much. This is not the first time. And thank you so much for being so generous. And thank you for tuning in. Your time is also valuable. And you providing the support as well as time, to tune in here really means a lot. And I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate the generous donation. So thank you so much, Jerry Oaksmith. But as I was saying, yeah, I really like this thread. It really brings out why hex is so prevalent and so important. It's so important to spread the news about hex to save people from the meat grinder and all these things, all these scams, all these middlemen taking irresponsible risks, being irresponsibly long and short, in order to with your money, in order to give you a little bit of yield when there's a better opportunity, there's a better way out there, and it's called hex. It provides a higher rate of return, higher percentage on your stack, higher percentage payout on your hex on your crypto, and better price appreciation. So it's really the best of all worlds, and no middleman risk. So it's awesome. And make sure you're following Funding Jim, because he has been doing so much for hex. He is a genius. He is a legend. He has been doing a lot for the SEC. He's been doing a lot in terms of reaching out, community outreach. I think I'd say no one's been doing more in terms of community outreach than Funding Jim, and just educating people. And he's taking the time to come on this show to educate us on, the Richard Hart ecosystem and the founding principles of crypto and all those things. January 9th at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So I hope you guys tune in. But yeah, that's some great stuff.